Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Tries to dink it through. Puyol can get it clear. Nicely aimed pass. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through, it's one-on-one! There's the shot! Goal, Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that has been cut short. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Griezmann. And that's a throw-in. And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played right into his path. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's going to go a long way. White. White made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Galatasaray are back in business. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 21, Erling Haaland.
Galatasaray grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
White gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. Guardiola. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's really well cleared. He can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. Played into space out wide. Griezmann gets it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's searching through. Haaland! He's scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And there's the end of the first half. Galatasaray come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Galatasaray have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And we're underway again. And he's got the beating of... And Stoichkov! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neatly clipped into space. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Stoichkov. And that has been knocked clear. And he was quick to react. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Conte. That is ended up in no... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Haaland. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The attendance for this match was...
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Pulls it back, and here's Kante. And a header! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Galatasaray take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Ødegaard on a strong run down the right. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Guardiola gets good distance on it. Corner number 2 then. Goes in for the header! It's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That's played into space. That's been cut out, well played. Thinks one through. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Floated up and over. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. Deftly away. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Winning lottery numbers.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Efootball is offering a right smile there.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Costa Curta is sport. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Can he spark a counter here? And he thumps it clear. Still goalless. Bergomi. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
Costa Curta has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Efootball pinches it off him. Totti.
Galatasaray couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rodri. Looking for the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And there's the end of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Galatasaray head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Galatasaray clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's been shifted off it. Rodri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rummenigge. Conte gets it away. Maldini. Vittoria looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The attendance for
Now
this
it's
match
Luis
was
Suarez.
70,987.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Rummenigge. Bale. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
16, Rodri. Number 11, Francesco Totti. Coming on the field, number 17, Owen.
Now it's Owen.
Number 8.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Vittoria are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's found the way through. Now it's Bale. Can he put it away? And he's there to clear it. And here's Owen. He's got the shot away! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution in progress.
Vittoria with the corner, there first.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vittoria take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta can get it clear. Griezmann! Beckenbauer gets it clear. Speculative strike. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's through, it's big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, super find. And he thumps it clear.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Can he get it through?
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Luis Suarez. Oh, he's in! Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Guti does really well there. He is strong. Nice ball, and he's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He could be in here. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fires from distance. Looking for the run. Nicely worked. Check and pick that up. Looking for the runner. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Eto'o. He's one-on-one, and a shot! And one more try! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's on his way! And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Galatasaray still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Defending was strong and firm. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams cuts it out.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Luis Suarez.
649.
Lobbed in behind. And it's hoisted clear.
Galatasaray are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Eto! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer gets it away. He's played him through. And Cruyff! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Galatasaray present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. What a save by Seaman! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Madrid have their third corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good effort from distance. He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Beckham standing over it. Deftly away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
Belts one. Chip through. Adams spots it and intercepts. Now it's Eto.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Eto. Terrific header! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Luis Suarez.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Now it's Dani Olmo. Quality ball. Valverde. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played. He can get that clear. Great work on the overlap. Dani Olmo. Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Shevchenko! And he's gone looking for safety. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Gets good distance on it. Now it's Luis Suarez. He could be in here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Caceres tries to clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Costa Curta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Moved on forwards. And he's there to retrieve it. Caceres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Five minutes till the break.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Great hit! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So the first goal of the game. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get it through? Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Corner number 2 then. Guti getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde. Valverde. That's tidy. Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now that's well seen too. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde. Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Looks for the finish! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Oh, good spread. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Luis Suarez. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Should have equalised.
Guti was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Galatasaray have their third corner. Cannavaro with the clearance. They get a throw in. And that's another throw.
Galatasaray have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And that's another good win of the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that has left him in a heap.